I am the talent. It's time to play Minecraft. Every time I work with villagers, I ask myself, is Minecraft really the game for me? It was super frustrating to get these guys packed up in their little pods here, but we did. So the iron farm is almost ready to be activated, minus the collection chambers, of course. But yesterday was full of all of the painful struggles getting the villagers from their little staging area over here and into each of the 4 pods. Two of the villagers just escaped. They ran away. They're wandering the ice spikes somewhere. I might go try to rescue them. But right now, I'm glad I just got all of my villager pods working. So again, one of the great things about building here at this level is that I don't have to be working so high off the ground. And the trick to getting these villagers here was to use activator rails. So I built rail lines to each of the 4 pods, and if right on this block here, right next to it, I put an activator rail, which will unload the villagers directly to the right. So if we take a look at my iron. Now, this is not actually from the iron farm. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's actually grab a little bit of stone here. So I can... You know what? Dirt would be better. Let's just give you a brief view of what these pods look like close up. So we've got 3 beds surrounded by a single block. There is a torch on that block just to keep it nicely lit. And on the inner side of the pod, there's 3 string with a carpet on the top here. And so the glass, we just have a row of glass here to prevent the villagers from getting attacked, and also to keep them nice and safe. And then 1 more glass block behind them. So when they wake up, there's only 1 valid space for them to get out of their beds, and it's on that block, so they stay right there. Now, I'm not sure where I got this string and carpet trick. But it works very well. If you were to use glass instead, to put it directly over the head of the bed, they're either not going to be able to sleep, or they might actually even suffocate. So the string keeps them locked in there, but it doesn't prevent them from identifying the bed, pathfinding to it, and also doesn't prevent them from coming out of the bed. So that is what our pods look like. And we've got 3 villagers in each of the 4 pods. And of course, we've got Big Bad Bob here. And he's protected. He's underneath the glass that with the pistons extended. The villagers can't actually see him. So no golems are spawning right now. So to get this farm working, what I need to do, I obviously need to excavate more around here. And we're going to take this down about 8 blocks just to make sure. I think iron golems can spawn up to about 6 blocks up or down from the villagers. So we're going to make sure that the only valid place for them to spawn is up here on the spawning platforms. You'll also notice, all right, so I've got some glass blocks. Those are 3 blocks. There's a 3-block gap between the water source blocks and these glass blocks. The reason is, of course, we are in a cold biome. So if you are building this in a cold biome, snowy tundra or ice spikes like I am, you'll need to make sure that your water source blocks are not exposed directly to the sky, or they will turn into ice. And that would be bad, because then you'll have 100 golems just sort of milling around on top of the spawning platforms. So yeah, cover it up. It doesn't need to look pretty. It just needs to the water source blocks cannot be directly exposed to the sky. So this will make sure that the iron golems, when they spawn, they will drift backwards and fall off the platform. And that's what we're doing today. We're building these nice pits down here, making sure that they're wide enough so that if the iron golems fall off from the corner, they're not going to get caught on the edge. I think I've got the dimensions working, but we'll see. So I've got one of them built, and this is 18 blocks below. This is 18 blocks below the cobblestone wall, and that makes sure that as soon as the iron golems fall down here, they are below the detection range of the villagers. So once they fall down here, what we're going to have is some more water streams, and I think we'll have some more water streams along this side of the chamber, pushing them this way, and then I'll have some hoppers and chests down here underneath. On the third level will be lava. So let's see, it's getting almost dark. So we're gonna get our bed ready because I don't want any mobs spawning out there while our villagers are still sort of not quite well protected. I'll have to do some spawn proofing up there as well. So that, I think, is going to be the way that we come down here, and we'll have some access point. And actually, if I dig further in this direction here, we're going to run into the area where my little model rocket is located, and that's where I'm going to put a sugarcane farm anyway. So this whole area will be nicely connected. And when I dig this out here, we'll have all 4 corners around underneath each of the 4 pods. So a nice little cozy place to sit back and collect the iron. But in order to do that, we still need more resources, and that's what I'm putting together here. Got some glass, got some hoppers. We're going to have to make some chests. And all this iron, I'm going to start smelting it up and then using fortune on the ore. This is all the iron that came out of excavating the gunpowder farm. And actually, it's quite a lot. To be honest, I don't really need an iron farm. I'm just doing this because, well, I ran into that pillager and, wanted to go ahead and build it because, well, maybe I will eventually run out of iron. But this, in any case, we're going to need quite a few hoppers, and that's going to require use up our iron rather quickly. So we're going to put together this this nice shulker box here. Now, of course, I'll also need to go grab about 10 lava buckets. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that while we're excavating. And let's just head back up here. I think it's probably time to relocate the, ouch. Time to relocate our mini staging area here. Since I have a lot of room down there to work in, we're going to take out these furnaces and out of space. So we're going to take out these furnaces here. We'll grab some more coal. And I do believe I have some more furnaces as well. And let's just get, let's keep the coal there. But yes, we got 4 more furnaces. Let's get some more coal. Let's get some coal blocks, in fact, just so that we can stack up our coal. And let's drop off some of these. Let's grab some more coal ore here. That should be enough to take care of the main smelting that we need to do. All right, let's head back here. Yeah, definitely need to clean up this place before we activate the farm, but right now it's looking good. So let's actually set up a shop here with some furnaces. And now let's do a little smelting, or a little fortuning of our coal blocks. All right, let's load up the furnaces. All right, we can do that, we can do that, we can do that, and we can do that. That was a little silly, wasn't it? Just distribute everything nice and evenly here. All right, now let's keep an eye on the time, but we're going to grab this iron as well. And do the same deal here. Just from one stack of iron ore, I got 2 stacks plus another 10. Twice as much, more than twice as much. Well, it's actually 2.2 times as much with Fortune 3 on average. I feel like if I go mining for about an hour, I would have enough iron that I wouldn't even need this farm. But, you know, we're building the farm anyway. It's something we want to do. And, yeah, so while that's smelting up, I'm going to go ahead and get a few more of these. And, you know, I know this is kind of boring. It's fun for me, but it might be a little boring for you. But we'll get back to some more exciting work as soon as this farm is done. Sleep through the night. Make sure no bad guys can interrupt our villagers up there. Keep them nice and safe. Alright, we need to wait for the other iron to smelt up anyway before I can start crafting the hoppers and the buckets. Totally full. So how much, yeah, look at that. Wow. We got almost 16 stacks of iron here, and we're now done smelting the first batch, so we can smelt this here. Pick these up. And what we got? Alright, so we're going to start with this iron anyway. Need myself crafting table. Let's bring this, put this in a centralized location here. Make some buckets. Yeah, I want 10. There we go. That's actually all I needed for now. Alright, we'll keep those 10 buckets there, and let's clear this out before it maxes out. I'm already maxed out. Uh, 35 blocks of iron already. All right. Wow. Okay. Let's make a chest. All this has to go up. Let's get back to Silky. Let's just keep a stack of iron ready to go. Okay, let's take this with us and head back upstairs. Sun, well, that's okay. We're just heading right over here to this lava lake here, and we're gonna grab 10 of these, which might actually deplete it. Oh, it's quite deep. A little more shallow on the side. Alright, so we got our 10 lava buckets. Excellent. Alright, and let's see how our creeper farm is doing over here. Yeah, I haven't put the walls on the last side here, but I think I might skip that, especially since I'll be taking down part of this wall. Ah. All right, let's see. So the bottom chest completely full, the middle chest completely full, and we're halfway through the third chest. Remember when I said that I was being a little too ambitious with 3 double chests? Yeah. We're already running out of space. All right, now I've got to get back downstairs quickly. And sleep. So now that we got our 10 lava buckets, we can start planning these collection chambers. So that is the plan for today. We're going to excavate this area down here underneath each of the 4 villager pods, and we're going to have the water source on this side. We're going to have our hoppers and collection chest over here, and then the lava source, one on each corner. And I believe this, yeah, this is just 4. We'll just make it 5, which probably means I'll take down this row just to be safe, just to make sure the golems are spawning in here, are able to make it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll bring water sources from here all the way to here. So we might take out another row over here so that we can put the hoppers there. And yeah, so then once we have all 4 of these nicely dug out, we can go ahead and activate this farm. So let's get to work. Update. Here's what things look like down here after excavating the areas that will be below the villager pods, and we did break through to the gunpowder farm over here, which I don't think is going to be a problem. We're still well above the level of the actual creeper spawning area, so I think we're going to be okay. And so the plan for today is to finish building out all of these. I got some cats down here too. I don't think this will interfere with the golem spawn rates. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so here's how we're going to build these collection chambers. Now, of course, I did have to put some more glass blocks up there. That's should be out of range of spawning of the golems, just to protect these water sources here. So we've got 5 water sources here, and extending off, we got 9 rows, or 9 blocks here, the 9th block where the hoppers will go. And I think what I'm going to do is have the hoppers, so we'll put glass all along this side here. This will all be glass. And what we'll, I think, do is have the hoppers. Now, I could put the chest right here, but I think what I'll do is connect them up with lines of hoppers to meet in the middle here, around here, and then we'll have some double chests stacked down a few more levels, so that this middle area we'll dig it down 4 or 5 blocks, so we can have enough chests to store all of the iron and the poppies as it is being collected. And at that point, all we need to do is activate the farm. There's one more thing before I forget. What I want to do is head back up here with some carpet, because this, I've been worried about this. Also, after we prepare the level down below, we're going to need to take care of all of this. So make sure that this is not spawnable, both by iron golems and also by bad guys. We don't want anyone spawning like strays up here. If a stray were to spawn up here, they could just take out my villagers, and that would defeat the entire purpose of the farm. So it's going to be a lot of work up here, as well as finishing those collection facilities. But before we do that, what I want to do is make sure that before I forget here, I want to put carpets on top of these pistons, because when we do activate the farm, we don't want anything spawning, and some mobs could actually spawn up there. So now that we've got that, we won't need to worry once we activate the farm. So still a lot more work to do, but very soon we'll have this iron farm kicking into high gear. So that is the plan for today. I'll catch you on the flip side. I'm the Talent. Today we made history, and tomorrow we're gonna make magic.